Welcome to Granada, Nicaragua. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is Victor. Today we are in Granada. This is one of the most important cities in Nicaragua. But before showing you the city, I would like to show you the place where we are staying. The name of this hotel, it is Real Las Mercedes, which is located not far away from the main square here in the city. And we chose to stay here because there is a very beautiful colonial Spanish architecture and there is a lot of history in its walls. So yeah. And we are really enjoying our stay here, and what we really like is the swimming pool, because there is a lovely swimming pool in the first floor. And yeah.
In the meantime, we're going to the breakfast room to have a nice Nicaraguan breakfast. So guys, as you can see, I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee in front of the most iconic church, well, one of the most iconic churches in Granada, called La Iglesia de la Merced. This church was built in 1534, and many come here to see the spectacular views from the bell tower. Unfortunately, the church was razed by pirates in 1655, and later it was damaged by William Walker's forces again in 1854. So guys, now that you've learnt about the history, let's go inside, check this place out, and we can also go up the stairs, up the tower, and see the views of Granada from above.
Let's go.
Catholics come to this church to see the Virgin of Fatima. We walked around the church and appreciated the pews and the arches everywhere. There were shrines to Mary and to other divine beings everywhere in the church. For $1 you can go up to the top of the bell tower. Here you go, make sure you hold on tight. Wow, you can see everything from here. Careful you don't knock yourself out on the bell. From the tower, you can appreciate views of the Church of Our Lady of the Assumption, Lake Nicaragua, and if you go a little bit more towards the right, you can see Mombacho volcano in all its glory and splendor.
So guys, as you know, Granada has a very historical European background. They've got a fortress here, and it is called Polvo Fortress. But there is a very interesting story behind it. Let me tell you. I bet that when you think of Central America, you wouldn't believe they have fortresses as we do in Europe. Guess what? This one was built in the year 1748 by the Spaniards as a supplier of gunpowder to protect the city from the English pirates. And to be honest, it reminds me of the Kremlins of Russia.
Well, unfortunately guys, it's under construction, so therefore we weren't able to go in today on this occasion. Let's hope maybe one day in the future we'll come back and we'll show this wonderful place to you.
So guys, right now we are in front of Calzada Church, which is one of the most beautiful and colonial style churches here in Granada. And the name derives from the tribe that used to inhabit Granada prior to the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors. So this place where we are, which is the park in front of the church, used to be the market of Granada, which in Mexico also they used to call it El Tianguis, where basically Native Americans would come to exchange their products, you know, things like cacao seeds, corn, animals, and etc. Soon it got scorching hot and we thought it was time to have a nice smoothie. In my case, I had pineapple and richly banana with milk. While walking around the city center, a tourist guide came to us and offered us a tour to Lake Nicaragua, and we accepted. So this definitely is going to be a very good adventure, and yeah, very unexpected. And not that expensive, taking into account there's going to be a 1 hour and 20 minutes tour. Richly, how do you feel?
I feel great. We're about to go on a nice tour, and we hope to see some monkeys.
Exactly, because Richly has been talking about monkeys like all this trip, like throughout Nicaragua, and he's finally going to see some apes.
Let's see. I really hope we'll see them, and I hope they don't bite me.
We were taken by taxi to Lake Nicaragua, where someone was waiting for us to be taken on a boat around the isletas of Granada. Welcome to Lake Nicaragua. Did you know that the name of this mythical and iconic freshwater sea is Volcano, which was the name given by the tribes which once lived here? So you ready?
Here we go.
What you can see over there is Mombacha volcano. Mombacha is an extinct volcano, but the last eruption occurred in the year 1570. There is no historical knowledge of earlier eruptions. Did you know that Lake Nicaragua is the largest lake in Central America? There is a volcanic island in the middle, which is Ometepe. It's the only freshwater lake that contains oceanic animal life.
Did you know that on the island behind us belongs to the owners of Ron Flor de Caña, which is a famous Nicaraguan rum?
By Granada, there is a group of 365 islands, the same amount of days in a year. That is really interesting. You can also see many beautiful houses on the islands, which are owned by very rich people. Guys, do you know that the island behind me was giving us a present to the King of Spain, Juan Carlos? And when I thought that it couldn't get any better, we found a lovely thing hanging from the trees. I'm talking about this lovely monkey. Look at him. That was so cute. And this was our Lake Nicaragua adventure. So guys, and after this scorching day, well actually not after because we still have like daylight and it's quite warm, we are going to swim in the swimming pool just down there. And yes, we really want to have a nice refreshing swim.
It's been so hot that I think now is the great time just to go into the pool, relax a little bit, and then later go for a walk and see more of the town.
It is absolutely as expected, refreshing and what else? Very pulling.
Revitalizing.
So guys, right now we are on our way to one of the most interesting places here in nearby Granada, which is Mirador de Catarina, and also we're going to see volcano Masaya, which is a very important site here near Granada, which you definitely have to go and see. And our guide is here waiting for us. As I said, right now we are going to Mirador de Catarina, which is a lovely viewpoint between Managua and Masaya. From that place you can see Laguna de Apoyo, which is a volcanic lagoon. And then, after that place, we are going to see Masaya volcano. So guys, we've just come to this town which is called Katarina. Apparently, according to the guide, the tour guide, the original name of this town used to be Catherine, which is Catalina in Spanish, but because the Native Americans were not able to pronounce the word, therefore they called it, they changed the name to Katarina. And from here we are going to have a view to Lake Apoyo. And yeah, so are you ready? Look at this.
Did you know, guys, that the depth of this lake is 200 meters, okay? Which was the result of a volcanic explosion many years ago. It is just absolutely breathtaking. You really can't appreciate it unless you see it with your own eyes.
When you see the lagoon with your own eyes, you definitely feel a connection with nature. This was a beautiful moment for us. So if you come here, you can do many things because you can actually go down to the very shore of the lake. But also you can do by, you can ride the horse. Apparently the ride costs like 20 Cordobas, but this is just today here. But if you go down there, probably that would be another price. And this is just breathtaking, and I believe that this is the best time to come in the afternoon, because then the bright colors of the sun will not like blind you, so you definitely have to come here. Our second stop today is going to be the town of Masaya. Apparently this is the capital of the Nicaraguan folklore. We came to visit its craft market. Apparently you can get everything here.
There are lots of interesting pictures over here, as you can see.
Very interesting.
Not for the faint-hearted.
Exactly. By the way, this is like a figure of the national bird of Nicaragua, which is el guardabarranco. So guys, we've got everything we wanted. We got 2 hats that say Nicaragua, and we've got like a tiny painting for a good friend of mine. And yeah, we are ready to go and see the main attraction of today. And we are talking about volcano Masaya, which is definitely going to be extremely interesting because we might see lava today.
And extremely hot.
If you want to have an amazing experience in Nicaragua, you definitely have to come to the national park Masaya volcano. It is situated very near Managua. So if you come here after 5, you will have to pay $10 if you don't have a Nicaraguan passport. But if you are a local, then you wouldn't have to pay anything. But my advice is to come here before 4 p.m. because unfortunately in Nicaragua it gets extremely dark after 5 p.m. You are about to see the lava. Are you ready?
Here we go.
We were not able to video record properly the volcano because it was really late. However, this is what we saw.
So guys, at the moment we're in a Mexican restaurant, and as you, well, if you know me very well, you know that I really love hot sauce. And we were told that this little bottle here contains some of the hottest, spiciest chili in the whole world. It's so hot, it's called The End. And there's like a picture of like your heart rate stopping, you know, once you supposedly consume this chili. So we're gonna have a test. Let's see if this chili is going to really cause me like like a major heart attack.
And to do it, we have ordered 2 orders of chimichangas, which is a very Mexican, a typical Mexican dish. And let's see if this is going to get Richly a heart attack.
So guys, this is the review. The owner came and he told me to take a lot of caution with it because he said it was extremely spicy, and I thought, well, it can't be that spicy. He said, take a little bit. I'm sorry.
Is it that spicy?
Yeah, I've still got it. He said, just take a little bit. I took a little bit on my finger, and to begin with, it was like, okay. And little by little, the spice just like built up, and it came so like hot that I feel as though my head's gonna explode. Welcome back, another day. We're looking forward to having our Nicaraguan breakfast once again because it's the best breakfast in the whole world. And today we're going to see more of Granada.
It is really sad to know that our Granada adventure is coming to an end soon. So guys, today is our last day here in Granada, and right now we are, as you can see, in Central Park here. And here you can see so many things. You've got the amazing cathedral of Our Lady of Assumption, and you also can see like the monument to the Mother. In this park, guys, you can come like on a weekend and you can get like a carriage and you can go like around the city, which is like one of the typical ways of like discovering every single corner of this majestic colonial town. And we are really enjoying our time here. And yeah.
But to be honest with you, I think we're a bit sad because we're leaving Granada. It's a really nice colonial town with a lot of nice vibes around it. But, there's so much to see. We were also,
and very little time.
Yeah, very little time. But for those of you who really are considering and staying a long time in Nicaragua, Granada is a must place to be.
We almost forgot to tell you a very important fact about Granada. Granada was founded in the year 1524 by Francisco Hernández de Córdoba, who was a Spanish conquistador. Well, I suppose that now it's time to go into this lovely cathedral. Apparently you can have a 360-degree view to the town from the bell tower. Granada's cathedral was built in neoclassical Catholic style. The basement of the first temple was built in the year 1525, 1 year later of Granada's foundation. For 30 Cordobas you can climb up the bell tower, from where you can have a lovely view to Granada. So guys, we finally came to the top of the bell tower of this cathedral. I have to say that it is a long way up. You have to climb like if you are like in a mountain, because you have to go, I think, like through 4 levels, but it is worth it because you can have an amazing view to Lake Nicaragua and to the dome of the cathedral.
So guys, the monument behind me represents the independence of Nicaragua, which happened in 1821 by Miguel Larrainaga. Of course, it wasn't just him who helped Nicaragua get independence. There were many other people that did it. Nicaragua used to be part of the United Federation of Central America.
So guys, right now we came to the House of the Three Worlds, which is a museum here in Granada, Nicaragua, and we would like to go inside to see what they've got there. Come with us. House of the Three Worlds is a very good museum here in Granada. You can learn so much about Nicaraguan history. For example, there is a painting about that time when the North American William Walker invaded Nicaragua. And also there is another one about decolonization by Spain. You can also see a few artifacts that were brought from Ometepe Island in Lake Nicaragua.
Right now we're on the way to the Chocolate Museum of Granada. We will have an insight of how they make chocolate using the cocoa beans, and maybe we'll show you some delicious chocolate bars that they make right there locally.
If you want to have a very nice experience and some fun here in Granada, you definitely have to visit the Choco Museo and Cafe. In this place, they tell you how the plant grows, how they extract the seeds, and how they elaborate chocolate. Something we often forget is that chocolate is not from Europe. Actually, its origins are in Mexico because it used to be the drink of the Aztecs and Mayas. During the tour, there is a very fun activity. You have to grind the cocoa seeds and dance. Look at Ridley.
Así. Y moviendo las piernas sexy. Rusia, Rusia. Bate, bate, chocolate. Vamos con la palma. Bate, bate, chocolate. Everybody. Bate, bate, chocolate. Break the knees. Moviendo las piernas. Bate, bate, chocolate. Bate, bate, chocolate. Bate, bate, chocolate. Bate.
So now Rich is going to try some chocolate rum.
Some alcohol.
Exactly, made from chocolate.
Nastrovia, mi amigo. Nastrovia. ¿Cómo se dice? Nastrovia. Por de chocolate. Y vamos a decir por Nicaragua.
Мои дорогие, они думают, что мы из России, потому что мы сказали, что мы из Москвы, из-за того, что они думают, что мы пьем водку. Но дело в том, что мы хотели, чтобы они знали, что мы очень особые люди. Они прям как просто обычно, как типичные туристы, которые приезжают сюда, в Никарагуа, из США и Канады.
Nosotros decimos arriba.
Arriba,
Abajo,
abajo,
al centro,
al centro,
adentro.
adentro.
Salud. Nastrovia, baby. Nastrovia. Salud. Ron de chocolate. Té de cacao.
So guys, to end the tour, we decided to have a nice cocoa drink with marshmallows and ice. Here goes. Oh my goodness. It tastes of like toasted cocoa seeds. And it's just such a, like I say, vivid experience to try this. It costs $3, it's not cheap, but look at the size of it. Come on, I think it's worth it. Hey. What a most amazing view we have of tropical flowers, plants.
Guys, I'm going to show you our shower, which is literally in the outspace. Right here. Now don't go here talking about like, oh my goodness, yes, valleys like that. Guess what? I don't care because we're in Nicaragua now. Whether you like it or not, this is not Bali, this is Nicaragua. How dare you?
So, if you'd be very kind and follow me, I'll show you the rest of the hotel. This is like the communal area where there are only 6 rooms in this hotel. Lots of palm trees and a swimming pool to refresh yourself in. Guys, if you are coming to Granada, you have to come to this hotel. As I said, you're in total nature. You have amazing wildlife, birds that come and land on these trees, coconuts. You've got a communal kitchen where you can cook and do whatever you want. And to top it all, an amazing tropical swimming pool just for yourself.
So guys, right now we are going to show you the one of the most important streets here in Granada, which is La Calzada, which is something similar to Las Ramblas de Barcelona. And you can find so many places here where to have a nice dinner, lunch or breakfast. It doesn't really matter, you can come here at any time. La Calzada is a long street that goes from Central Park in Granada to El Malecón, which is the port of Lake Nicaragua.
So right now we're going to try a local Nicaraguan fruit which is called jocote, okay? And people here have it with salt and chili. So we're going to try it and we'll let you know if it really is as delicious as people say.
Come on.
Here we go. Let's shake it up a little bit.
Quickly.
Wow. It's very good.
So guys, right now what you can see behind me is Guadalupe Church, which was built in the year 1626, but it has a very interesting story behind. Follow me, I will tell you. Guadalupe Church was used as a fortress by William Walker in the year 1856, when the American filibuster was being driven out of the country after invading and placing himself as president of Nicaragua a year earlier. It's really nice to know that Nicaraguan history is really extensive and rich.
So guys, we finally came to the shores of Lake Nicaragua to enjoy an amazing, scrumptious, delicious dragon fruit, pineapple, melon and banana cocktail.
Okay, whatever. So guys, with our new friends, our kitty friend and our doggy friend, it is time to say goodbye. We need to go from Granada tomorrow to Managua. In any case, we had a very lovely stay here in this lovely colonial city in Nicaragua. We've got to say that thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to give us a thumbs up. See you next time in León, Nicaragua. Until then.